Sunlight spills through the emerald canopy of Luminara forest, painting the forest floor in dappled light. Beneath the ancient great willow tree, a cozy hollow comes to life with morning's gentle touch. Indy, a cat adventurer adorned with a bright red scarf, darts about his paws a blur of motion. He tinkers with intricate contraptions, his brow furrowed in playful concentration as he engineers his next creation. Nearby, New, a gentle giant with fur like spun gold and a jaunty green hat, hums a soothing melody. With tender care, New waters a vibrant array of flowers, nurturing the delicate beauty of their woodland sanctuary. Sunlight streams through the willow's ancient boughs, painting the hollow below in shifting light. Indy's eyes dance with mischief as he brandishes a spoon tied to a vine. New, look! If I swing this just right, it'll catch sunlight and make rainbow sparkles. New watches with amusement, a playful warning in her voice. Or it'll hit your nose again, Sunshine Cat. Undeterred, Indy declares, that's science, as the contraption promptly bops him on the nose. Twilight paints the Luminara forest in hues of deep purple and fading gold, shadows stretching like long fingers across the ancient forest floor. The great willow dominates the landscape, its venerable branches adorned with leaves that shimmer with otherworldly light. A subtle hum vibrates through the air, resonating with the ancient power of the forest as Indy's eyes widen, sensing a presence beyond the veil. Did you hear that? Indy asks, his head cocked, straining to catch the subtle shift in the forest song. New dismisses his unease. It's just the breeze, Indy. But Indy insists, his voice laced with wonder and urgency. No, it said something. I swear it whispered, follow the glow. At the base of the great willow, tiny orbs of golden light pulse with an ethereal glow. The lights weave a tantalizing trail into the shadowed depths of the forest. Indy's paws twitch with barely contained curiosity, his eyes wide with anticipation. A playful grin spreads across Indy's face, his adventurous spirit ignited. Come on, New, adventure calls, Indy exclaims, his voice echoing with excitement as he urges his companion forward. At the edge of Luminara forest, New hesitates, casting a longing glance back towards their den, a shadow of reluctance in their eyes. It's getting dark, Indy. Maybe tomorrow? New asks, their voice laced with concern as twilight descends. Indy's eyes gleam with youthful defiance, brushing off New's concern. Tomorrow is for sleepy dogs, tonight is for discovery. New sighs, a mix of resignation and affection in their expression, as they turn to follow Indy into the darkening woods. In the heart of the whispering grove, glowing orbs illuminate the path, beckoning deeper into the night. Ancient trees loom like silent guardians, their leaves whispering forgotten tales to the wind. Propelled by youthful exuberance, Indy darts through the grove, chasing a fleeting orb of light. The orb dances just out of reach, leading Indy further into the mystical embrace of the woods. New's voice echoes through the grove, a plea laced with concern. Slow down. Beneath the cloak of night, an orb descends with otherworldly grace, finding its tranquil haven atop the silver pool. Indy approaches, his gaze drawn to the pool's still surface, his breath held captive in anticipation. The water transforms into a mirror, reflecting an impossible vision of Indy himself, towering and wreathed in pride. A crown of golden leaves adorns the ethereal figure, a symbol of power and ancient glory. Emerald fire blazes within the reflected eyes, hinting at a destiny both magnificent and terrifying. At the silver pool, Indy stares at his reflection, a look of utter amazement transforming his face. He leans closer, captivated, puffing his chest out slightly at the sight before him. Wow, Indy breathes, his voice filled with awe. Look at me, I'm amazing! A spark of ambition ignites within him. Maybe the forest is showing me what I could be. Maybe I'm meant to be something greater. The reflection distorts into a smirk, a silent mockery hanging over the still water. Darkness rises as the reflection plummets into the silver pool, stealing its light and serenity. An unsettling gloom descends upon the grove, the air growing heavy with unspoken dread. The trees whisper uneasily as New's voice breaks the silence, filled with growing concern. Indy, what happened? The silver pool glistens, its surface disturbed by a gentle breeze, as the great willow stands guard. Its ancient branches sway in the twilight, casting long, dancing shadows as the forest slowly dims. Panic begins to flutter in Indy's chest, a sense of dread washing over her. I don't know, Indy stammers, her voice trembling in the growing darkness. I think I made it angry. The great willow's hum deepens into a mournful sigh, a lament echoing through the ancient woods. By the silver pool, New gently places a paw on Indy's trembling shoulder, a silent offer of comfort and understanding. Indy's voice is small and laced with regret. New, I didn't mean to, I was just curious. New's eyes reflect the tranquil surface of the pool, yet hold a profound depth of knowledge. The forest isn't angry, Indy, New explains, her voice soft but firm, carrying the weight of ancient wisdom. New's gaze pierces through the visible, revealing the forest's hidden vulnerability. It's just scared. New's expression softens, imparting a critical lesson to Indy. You took too much light, even by accident. By the silver pool, Indy's eyes glisten with unshed tears, mirroring the water's pale light. A quiet despair hangs in the air as Indy whispers, "What do I do?" New's soft voice offers a fragile hope. "Maybe you can give some of yours back." Indy's expression shifts, a flicker of surprise in his eyes. "Mine?" New's gentle encouragement resonates in the stillness. "You have more light in you than you think." At the silver pool, Indy kneels, his weary eyes reflecting the sunlight. He slowly unties his red scarf, the soft fabric a stark contrast to his calloused hands. With a sigh, Indy lays the scarf upon the water, the vibrant color blooming against the serene surface. "If you can hear me," he whispers to the water, "I'm sorry, you can take this. It's a piece of me, and I give it freely." In the tranquil grove, the scarf suddenly flares with light, casting an ethereal glow on the surrounding trees. A chorus of humming resonates through the ancient trees, their leaves rustling in anticipation. As if answering a silent call, fireflies blink back into existence, their tiny lights dancing in the twilight. The silver pool mirrors the scene, its surface shimmering with reflected light and magic. Indy and New's reflections appear in the water, their faces alight with smiles. The pool becomes a canvas reflecting hope and newfound peace in their shared expressions. Beneath the great willow, dawn breaks, sunlight weaving through the leaves to paint the mossy hollow in shifting patterns of light and shadow. Indy and New stumble into the clearing, weary travelers at journey's end, their exhaustion etched in every line. New curls into a ball of soft fur, seeking the solace of sleep after a night fraught with peril. "You were brave tonight, Indy," New murmurs, his voice laced with gratitude and affection. Indy settles beside his companion, drawing warmth and strength from their bond. "I was foolish first," Indy replies, "but maybe sometimes you have to lose a little light to find the real kind." Dawn breaks, casting a soft, ethereal light through the dense canopy of the great willow tree, illuminating the tranquil hollow below. Sunlight filters through the leaves, dappling the earth as New's tail thumps softly against the ground. The air is still, save for the gentle rustling of the willow's leaves in the morning breeze. New's voice breaks the silence with a quiet wisdom. "That's the kind that never fades." The first rays of sunlight kiss the forest floor, promising a new day. As the forest awakens, the two friends drift into a peaceful slumber, embraced by the warmth of the dawn.